we did yoga the other morning.
That was amazing.
And then we went to a juice bar and had a juice, which was just fantastic. It was sort of almond milk and maca powder, real kind of after-workout protein drink.
It was amazing.
And we were considering, because we talked to the lady about going on a retreat.
Yeah.
But we genuinely believed we would like to do that.
I think having time out as well is so important, and so much of a part of what I do and online. I think it's so important to have a digital break. And when you're doing yoga or you're doing something like that, it allows you to just de-stress. So many people that I talk to now struggle with anxiety and stress, and it's something I talk quite a lot about on my channel, because I've had times where I've felt so anxious and I've woken up in the morning, my heart is just, and it's so easy now to fall into that trap with this digital life and with phones and everything. And it's so important to have time to yourself. And I think actually, if you can, just put 2 days aside. I've come away for 3 days just to have a point where you can just switch off and you have a bit of you time, because it's so easy to get caught up in things. And I think that's why retreats are doing so well now, because we are consuming so much digitally and we just don't turn off ever.
No, because it's very difficult when it's there. And I know we're surrounded with digital stuff at the moment because we're recording this, but we always have it. But to go to a retreat where there's actually no Wi-Fi, I don't think I'd want to do more than 4 or 5 days.
No. And then I'd need my phone. I'd need Twitter again. I know.
Yeah.
After 5 days.
But to just get all of the sort of cleanse your whole body and your mind.
It's so important. And I always say to people as well, beauty is not what is on the outside, it's what's on the inside. I used to struggle with, I had really bad acne when I was a kid, all the way through my teenage years into my early 20s. And when I got rid of it finally, I still wasn't confident, and that's what made me realise that beauty and everything else comes from your mind and your soul and your body and everything you feel. And if you feel confident, you look confident and you look better. And I think it's so important to do things like that just to get your mind right, and then you feel right and you look better.
And it sounds smolchy, like when you said you want to be happy, but it's so important. And if you have to love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, you can't expect anybody else to, really. And it doesn't mean you have to be vain.
No.
And sort of in love with yourself, but it gives you a lovely inner confidence and a lovely aura, and that attracts other people.
I think as well, happiness is the biggest success that anyone can ever have, because I look at people around me that are successful, and so many people I know that are successful aren't happy. And I always think people think they have to be the best they can or do the best they can or earn the most they can, and that success and that money and everything that comes with it ultimately does not buy happiness. So if you can find a balance in your life where you're happy and you're doing something that you love, I think that's what I work towards. And every time someone says to me, what's your goal? Where would you like to be in 10 years' time? And the simple answer is happy, doing something I love, because money can't buy that. And that's what I've realised over time. I always thought it was about being better and doing better, but your happiness is something that can't change.
Well, that's perfect. Happiness in 10 years. We'll come back in 10 years. Happiness and tea. But tea is happiness.
I'm Prince Charming.
In which case, we shall have tea now, and we hope that you've enjoyed the insight. Is there anything else I haven't asked you?
Thank you for having me. I've loved it.
Is there anything else I should have asked you that I haven't?
I'm trying to think if I could tell you a random fact.
Go on, tell me a random fact.
Okay, a really random fact about me, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it now, but I have a star in my hand.
Where?
Here. I don't know if you can see it. It's like, almost like that. What's that star called?
Star of David?
Yeah. It's 2 little triangles.
Oh, okay.
Can you see it? I'll draw it for you.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it means, and it might be lucky, but I'm very superstitious, which is another fact about me. So I'm superstitious about absolutely everything, and you never see me with anything to do with 13 or anything anywhere near me.
Do you walk under ladders?
No, not at all.
I've got a triangle, haven't I?
You've got a triangle, which means we're definitely separated at birth. So I was convinced when I was a child that I was a chosen one for something. And I
think
don't
you
know
are
what that
chosen
is.
one for something. I'm only half chosen because I've only got half a Star of David.
It's all right. We've got this star as long as you stay close.
Oh, Becky, thank you, sweetie.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Done?
Bye, guys.